All right, I'm here at 11226 West 107th Place. The house faces north here on 107th Place. There's the airport up there, and west of the mountains here. And here's the last showing just coming out now, so I'm going to pause. All right, I'm back. Just got inside, and this is another split level. So there's the stairs going down and the stairs going up. All right, and I'll show you when we get to the backyard. The outside looks pretty good. There's a few spots that the paint needs some touch up, but pretty typical stuff. Let's go upstairs this time to start. Pretty new carpet. Not sure if it's brand new, but it's in good shape. And then this hardwood is looks like a pre-finished laminate. Pretty nice, good installation, feels solid. They've got a huge sectional in this living room, takes up the whole room. Doesn't really help to show off the living room very well. They've got some built-in speakers here, 3 there and 2 there, so I assume they're doing a theater setup. Oh, I see why. There's the TV over the stairs. You know, make use of the space the way you can, I guess. So you asked about ceiling height. I mean, right here in this living room, if I get on my tippy toes and reach out, that's 8 feet. So we're right there at 8 feet for the height here. The dining area here and kitchen. This all looks like it's been redone recently. This looks like typical kind of remodel type of construction materials. Formica countertop, stainless steel appliances. It's kind of a little pantry idea here. It's a cabinet, but works like a pantry. All right. And I'm gonna go out in the backyard last because they asked us to take our shoes off. So I'll grab my shoes when I'm done here and go out there. So upstairs here we have a coat closet and a linen closet. Good use of space there. So you can see some of the details here. For example, you know, the paint is not perfect professional, but it's okay. There's their stereo setup for the TV and their surround sound. All right, so it looks like this is probably the master bedroom on the left. Wall closet. And so far the windows have been replaced. It looks like these are not 1977 vinyl windows, so I don't know when those were replaced, but they're a better quality for sure. And then here's the shared bath up here. Tile, modern vanity and mirror, tile tub and shower. Very clean, in good shape, good caulking. And then this is the secondary bedroom. This is about, might be 10 by 10, maybe 9 by 10, something like that. South facing windows, nice and sunny and warm in here. View of the backyard and the neighbors. All right. Wall closet there in this room. Okay. All the hardware's been replaced, including like the hinges and everything. Those are all brushed nickel. The door latches, everything's been replaced, so it doesn't feel dated at all. They've done a really good job. Let's go downstairs and see what's going on down there. Okay. So you come down the stairs, and to the right you have a living room. Under stairs storage. And in the living room we have some pretty beefy speakers. Exercise equipment. And the ceiling down here is less than 8 feet. I'd say probably Only 3 inches or so under 8 feet. So I think a squat rack would fit down here. I don't know how tall your squat rack is, but I think most of them are probably what, 7 or just under. And then wood burning stove. A little bit of unevenness in the floor. You know, I mentioned that before about these concrete floors in Colorado. You're gonna find some unevenness, almost always. Garden level window to the backyard. Wow, little tiny air conditioner. I wonder if they have separate units. And then the laundry is also here. And they've put in one of the cabinets from the kitchen in here for storage. Hot water heater and furnace there. I'll go open this, see if we can see how old these are. So the date on the water heater says 2011. Looks like it's in good shape. It's got the old vinyl floor that was probably the original flooring down here. And the furnace looks pretty good. I don't see any dates or anything on it, but it's definitely not from the 70s. That's a Carrier. It's not a high efficiency, but it's definitely a more modern version. Close that up. All right, I'll get that. That door's a little stiff. All right, so back here to the bottom of the stairs as you come down from the front door, if you turn left, you have 2 bedrooms. So there's one here on the left. Good size room. They've got a huge bed in here. This is like a king size bed. So, you know, the bedroom is probably 9 feet wide and 10 or 11 feet long. It's good size, but that king size kind of swallows it all up. And then the other bedroom over here. This looks like a queen size bed. Fits better. This room might be a little wider. It definitely is. This is more like 10 by 10, 10 by 11. Okay. Wall closet again. The carpet is newer. The paint looks good. These doors are a newer style, newer hardware. So yeah, this is really clean. This is nice. I don't see any real major issues. Looks pretty good. One thing to keep in mind, you know, the ceiling in the basements, you'll have these ducting box outs. So this is probably just right at about 7 feet. And that kind of goes the length of the basement. That's pretty typical. And then down here you have a full bath shared between these 2 bedrooms. So this is, again, totally remodeled. Looking good. Tub and shower there. And more storage. And then closets, board games, whatever. Whatever you need. But it's not a walkout, so to get to the backyard, we go back upstairs and around. So I'll grab my shoes. I'm going to pause just a moment. All right, I'm at the back door. The screen door has a, well, it's not a screen door, I guess it is. It's got a doggy door. They've got a full, you know, exterior fire retardant door here. So stepping out, you got a good sized deck here. They've got a 4-place table. Definitely big enough for that. Plus a grill. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath running up those stairs. A little glimpse of the mountains to the west. In the summertime, you probably won't be able to see the mountains though. Those trees will all be in bloom. So it's nice, really quiet. Now there's a door here to the garage. It's probably locked. Oh no, it's not. Good. But there is not an entrance to the garage from inside the house. So this is the wood stove in the basement. The flue for that, the chimney for that. They've got big overhead storage here. These beams are, I can't touch them, so they got to be 8 foot and a few inches or a couple inches higher than that. I'll come into the far corner and give you a look back in. They've got a new insulated door on this garage. That's nice. So These rafters aren't meant for what's called a live load. As an engineer, I'm sure you're familiar with that. So these are really just support trusses, and you know, they've got a few boxes or whatever up there. That's probably fine, but you wouldn't want to put anything heavy up there. And a bunch of shelves right up against here. You know, this is not going to hold 2 cars as is. There's just like maybe 10 inches or so on each side of the garage door. If you got all this shelving out here and tucked in tight, you might get 2 cars in here, but looks pretty tight to me. Okay. I'm going to pause here and show you a little detail in the front on my way out. Okay, I'm back out front. And so I just wanted to show you a little bit of the detail. And this is just typical stuff. This is wood siding. So the paint and the caulk needs to be kept up. But looks pretty good. You know, the brick is in good shape. A little bit of weathering, stuff like this. Not a huge deal, just got to keep up with it. It's just so quiet. The birds chirping. It's nice. There's that new garage door. And the roof looks pretty good too. You can see that. The siding that comes down on the roof there looks like it's a good 1.5 inches away from the shingles, which it should be. So I don't see any weathering there. That looks nice. That flashing on the side of the roof there looks really new. So this roof was probably replaced real recently. I'm sorry, it probably says so in the comments, but I'm not looking at that right this second. All right, guys, that's 11226 West 107th Place.